One fan base, one city, one team brings us all together. The Cleveland Browns. If you're a Browns fan, this podcast is for you. Welcome to Down with the Browns.
And welcome back to another episode of Down with the Browns.
Down the Browns, baby.
Go.
Yes, sir. There's
Down
five
the
of
Browns,
us
baby.
today.
That's
It's
five.
kind of lit.
It's a party. It's a party.
We got KFC,
Party.
Blake, DM, Manny, and Jake.
Yo.
Let's go.
We're lit.
We already got some
We're lit,
comments. We got Drew. What's good? MC talking to Drew. So we've already got some people in here.
Where's Drew at?
Yeah,
Oh, he's there.
He's in Brick City.
Yep.
Brick City's where he's at.
I want
So,
to hear
how
lots
we
of
doing
marine
tonight?
and crayon jokes today.
So, how we feeling tonight, boys?
We're feeling good. We're feeling good. A lot of sports going on. A lot of sports going on. A lot of happenings in the league. April Fool's today, as we're recording this live, and I couldn't stay on Twitter. I really couldn't. I saw Justin Jefferson to the Steelers already. I saw so many crazy things. I just had to stay off of.
The
NFL.
only one that got me today was there was a thing that said Rob Dillingham was staying at Kentucky, and I got extremely excited. And then
yeah.
I realized
Yeah.
somebody commented, they say, "I wish this was true, but April Fools." And I was like,
Yeah,
They hurt you in your heart.
"It did."
Truthfully, there's just so much. Depending on what accounts you follow, right? I follow Boston Celtics, and they were like, it like Danny Ainge is like coming back to the Celtics or something crazy. It's just like Brad Stevens going to University of Kentucky to coach. And there's just a lot. There's a lot.
I would
It's
I
a
would
lot.
wet my pants.
That would be so insane. That would be so insane.
Yeah, I would wet my pants for sure. But in other news, there was some news today for the Browns regarding a stadium. Some peeps
news,
with
big
the,
news.
with the city saying some stuff. I'm not exactly for sure. I just saw a few posts about it.
Yep.
Dave, you've probably been on that with that. So, Dave, can you report that for us?
Yeah. Out of the blue, but yeah, surprisingly, I have piqued a little interest and dove into it a little bit. And the city is basically tired of the Haslam strong arming them and threatening to move the Cleveland Browns out of the city. The city knowing what that's going to do to the economy downtown and still wanting to get the Browns to partner with them to restore that lakefront area is going to try and put a law into place. And I think one of the news broadcasts called it the Rooney or the Art Modell law. Basically, what it will do if it passes is it would require the Cleveland Browns to put forth a request in front of the city council to move the Browns out of the city, being out of the city to Mexico or out of the city to Brook Park. It would have to involve the city council approving the move first. So what that is I don't know if that would force the Haslams to have to sell it, because you would have one of two options. If that law passes and the city does not approve them moving to Brook Park, the Browns would have two options. Either A, they would have to go with option A, which is the $1 billion renovation on Cleveland Browns Stadium, which hopefully would include a roof of some type. Or option B would be that the Haslams would be forced to sell the team. So if this law goes into place, that's option A, and option B or option B isn't good. So, or maybe it is for some people. I don't know. Some people maybe want a new ownership group in here, but that's what it's looking like. The city is tired of the Haslams just kind of doing what they want to do, and they're trying to block it. Is what's going on.
See, I don't get I do get it, because if you move it to, is it Brook Park? Is that how you say it?
Brook Park. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right
if you
next
move
to
the
the
team there, how far of a distance is that
From where?
the way it look, from downtown Cleveland? From the
It
way it
looks
looks on the
you could
map,
be
it's
there
like a
in
good
15
20
minutes.
minutes. Okay. So not that drastic of a distance. See, I get it, but at the end of the day, they're not willing to give the land. Like, they just want the Browns to reset. Apparently, my take is
Somebody's
not
got the
valid.
fire alarm going off. Drew, is that your house?
Is the rapture happening? But back to the point, it's like Brook Park or whatever it is, like they have the property already bought. Like that, they've got quite a bit there to build a new stadium, plus
They have not
buildings.
purchased the property.
They've not purchased?
No, they have a tentative deal in place for the amount of money that it would cost to purchase. But my understanding is they have not purchased the property yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like they might buy it. I mean, that's quite a bit of property, quite a bit of hotels, new restaurants, and some cool stuff. I mean, probably getting a dome.
If you if you want to know what's going to go there, look at the videos of the building of US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, because the Haslams have been out there 3 times already, and they've given 2 thumbs up to that complex, how it's designed and the architecture of the stadium. So if you want to know what Brook Park's going to look like, look at US Bank Stadium's complex in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and that'll give you an idea as to what's going to be set next to the airport if they get it approved.
I was just out there, actually. That's funny you said that, Dave, because I was out there for a wedding, and that venue, right? I mean, the surrounding area is so beautiful. Like, it is amazing. And I think you look at what Jerry World is doing down there in Dallas. I mean, their whole complex, it's like a Disney World for the Cowboys. I mean, they have the practice facility right there. They have a mini little football field for fans to play on. I mean, it's really a whole city for the Cowboys down there. And I'm not saying that we need to do that for the Browns. I think the problem is, right, keeping it in Center City, Cleveland, right? I mean, you're right on the lakefront. The Cavs right there are playing right there. The Guardians are playing right there as well. I mean, it's so nice to go to a city as a fan, a visiting fan or whatever, and you can see other sites right there. That's what I loved about it. Everything's close. Same thing with Philadelphia in this area. I mean, everything. It's not in Center City, Philly, but all the sports complexes are right next to each other. I mean, you could throw a rock from Lincoln Financial Field to Citizens Bank Park. But I think the problem is the economic portion, and a lot of us don't talk about that. I mean, a lot for me, I don't really talk about it as much. But man, oh man, would I love to have a fancy, complex for the Browns that, when you come to play Cleveland, it's a beautiful stadium, state of the art, all this parking, dome, you know what I mean? Retractable roof if you want to. It's just a sight to see. It's just a Disney World's for the Browns. I would personally love that. I really would, especially if the Browns, when the Browns are really good, one of those high marquee teams, I think I would love a complex for it. I understand the vision for the Haslams, but when you're talking about the city, when you're talking about the people who live around that area, it's so nice to have the Browns just right downtown.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on them?
They said the renovation would be $1 billion, and the brand new complex out there, although the initial reports were $2 billion, it's probably closer to like 2.6 to build the complex out there. That's the money difference.
Yeah, that's pocket change for guys like Blake McCoy.
Wow, congrats, Blake.
But speaking of Blake McCoy, what are your thoughts on the new stadium that's going to be taking place?
I mean, like Manny said, probably like people inside of Cleveland probably don't like it as much. But like for someone like me who drives 3.5 hours to go watch the Browns, like parking is atrocious. Like they literally jack up the prices. Like who wants to pay $80 for a parking pass just to walk like a half mile to the stadium? And if you even want a good parking spot, you got to show up at least 5 hours before the game anyways.
At least by 10. At least by 10.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, just like to renovate it, like, is it really worth it to renovate that stadium? Like, I've been there a lot. It's not as nice as we think, in my opinion.
No, it's not. It's
like,
not.
it's very trashy in some areas of it.
Yep.
I don't think you could walk fully around the corridor on the second level, right? I mean, it stops.
No.
Well,
So
it's
it's on a full circle.
it's not as bad as Cincinnati's though,
Very true.
No,
but
Cincinnati
that's
is
not
garbage
saying
and not
much.
loud.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I
But
think
that's not saying much.
I think the problem though too is for Cincinnati. I mean, they're in an interesting situation because the Bengals are like, I hate to compliment them, but they're a good football team, right? I mean, they're starting to hit that stride where they're one of the most recognizable teams in the league right now, especially with a quarterback like Joe Burrow. And I think they're like, oh shoot, we have to revamp everything quickly. Like we gotta, you know what I mean? You saw the practice field, that marshmallow thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're trying
Baymax. They
you
got
know what I mean? Nobody
Baymax
wants
out
to
there.
play there because the more attention you get on your team, the more other fan bases and other, the media is like, they don't have a practice facility. They practice outside. So I think Blake's right. I think it's like, it's a lot to renovate that stadium. It really is. And I don't know. I know the taxpayers and a lot of people, Haslam's only going to put in $1 billion, but he doesn't want to put in all of it. He's definitely not putting in all of it. I don't think that he's going to do that but I don't know. It just I don't know. I don't know what the
Listen,
lakefront would be. Like.
I will pay $4.50 a gallon, which he don't know. Never mind. He don't own Pilot no more. So I mean, if he owned it, buddy, I'd be paying $4.50 a gallon. Get me a new stadium. I don't care where it's at, as long as it's in that area. But to your point that you were saying earlier, Blake, like people driving to go to the games.
Yeah.
I know me and Jake's been to a few. One of the things we look at when we book hotels is the parking, because we know we're not going to be able to get out of the hotel. Like if let's say we stayed in like Independence or just an outskirts city, like if we stayed there, we wouldn't be able to find parking. That's like under like $80, like you said, or $60 or something crazy. So we always like find like a hotel downtown that has the parking included. I mean, you got to pay for it still, but like it's cheaper than paying the.
All those parking spots aren't like tied in with the Browns. Like
they're owned by the city.
They're owned by the city. They're like,
all of them. Yep.
It's just different hotels and parking garages. Like they don't belong to the Browns. If they built a new stadium, like for example, the Colts, when I went to the Colts stadium, all of that parking in front of it is the Colts.
Yep.
All of it.
15,000 spots in that new complex. They said 15,000 parking.
Yeah, and the price never changes. Is what Colts fans told me. So like, and just imagine like what you can host in a new stadium. Like if it looked like the Viking Stadium, like you could host the Super Bowl, you could host the
you could host WrestleMania.
We're still gonna host WWE, whatever it is, in August. Super Slam or whatever it is, I don't know.
But imagine WrestleMania, downtown Cleveland, in the new dome. Myles Garrett runs out, clotheslines John Cena, wins the WWE Championship.
It would be not. The parking is just crazy though.
The stadium's still going to be filled no matter what happens. So
yeah. I know on the Ultimate shout out to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, they were talking about this, like just going back into the economic part. They're talking about the bars downtown Cleveland. There's a lot of bars that a lot of people go to.
Still bars there.
There's still bars. Truthfully, you could open some bars. I think people would still go to downtown Cleveland and still go to those bars anyway. But again, you're talking about 15 minutes driving. And I think four of the 5 hosts that are on this screen right now need to drive far anyway to get to those games. I'm not actually. Well, I know 3 of us were out of state, but like it's just like so it doesn't even for us. I mean, if it's 15 minutes away, it doesn't really matter. And you're telling me that parking's got to be fantastic. If I go to Brooks Park, that whole area is going to be Browns. Like everything, you could have, a whole street, call it Brown Street, Browns Avenue, Cleveland Street, off the side. I mean, it could be its own whole thing, and nothing would be better than to have like the Browns, a really good football team, and you go there and just everything. Lot. Exactly. You could exactly.
Here's a thought. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So my thought on it is okay, let's say the Browns do move out and go to Brook Park and build the dome. When the Browns leave, they could move the Columbus Crew to Cleveland Browns Stadium. So
Yeah.
then they have a soccer team.
Right
So
there.
then you would have soccer, basketball, baseball, and football.
They were talking about
four major sports.
I think they were talking about either I don't know if it's a men's or women's soccer team they were thinking about creating from scratch. So, like, if the club is Crusade Columbus, right? I mean, you could have your soccer team. I have to look that up. I'm pretty sure it's a women's soccer team that they're trying to create, but that could be. You're right. That could be their.
Mhm.
They don't have to totally demolish a stadium. You know what I mean? But or if you wanted to do something else there, they make it like a recreational thing. You know, where you have concerts still there, just so
All
kind
year
of bringing
round.
money all
Yeah,
year
all
round.
year round.
Again, home game. How many home games do you get a year? 9, 10,
11.
maybe. You know what I mean? 11. So 11 Sundays out of the year, the rest of the time that stadium's doing absolutely nothing because it's outdoors. Like, at least if you move it to Brooks Park, you can still bring money into the state, into the city if you make a complex center. You know, where
It would
multiple
pay
people
for
play there.
itself so fast.
What do you say? What do you say, Blake?
It would pay for itself so fast if
So
it was
fast.
a dome.
So fast.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
fast.
And the area, you guys, I don't know how familiar you are with it, but it is right across from Cleveland
Airport.
Hopkins Airport, which is a major airport,
Mm.
which is why it would have to be a dome because it's constantly loud there, all
Yes.
hours of the day,
All
planes
hours of the day.
all
All
the
hours of
time
the day.
going in there.
And
But where it's at strategically, right on 71 and 480 there,
yeah.
like that is like a that is like a huge hub right there for Cleveland.
Mhm.
You know, the turnpike 80 turns into 480 there. You can hit 71 south of Columbus. 77 isn't too far from there. It just makes a whole lot of sense logistically for putting the stadium there for traffic purposes too, which we all know is a complete disaster downtown.
Yep.
Like
Complete
if
disaster.
you get
So-
downtown after the game, you're not getting out of there. If the game ends at 4, you're lucky to get out of there by 6:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is
Oh, yeah.
just it is a madhouse.
Oh yeah.
So it makes sense for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
I also think even if you renovate Cleveland Browns Stadium right now, you're talking about the Browns not playing there for at least a season, right? I mean, you know,
Yeah.
There'd be nowhere to go.
There'd be nowhere to go, especially if you're talking about building a dome. I mean, you're definitely going to have not have the Browns play somewhere for about 2 to 3 seasons. So it's like
2029 is the target season. for
2029.
opening. Yeah.
So why don't you just put it in, have everybody get used to it? It's not going to be whatever. Build a beautiful complex right outside Brook
And-
Park. You know, you're talking. I love what you were talking about, DM. You were talking about the right next to the airport. I'm looking right at it on Google Maps. It's perfect. It's perfect. I think it's just a perfect setup. You know what I mean? You
And-
build that, you still be in Cleveland.
And one thing, like all the people are saying, it wouldn't be the Cleveland Browns because it's not in Cleveland. Most teams are not in the city limits that
Like
they
me
said
and my
they are.
son were saying today, the Giants and the Jets don't play in New York.
Yeah.
It's
You
in a
know what I
total
mean?
different state.
It's a whole
Yeah.
different state and city. Yeah. So I mean that's
And then the Cavs, they've always been the Cleveland
Richfield.
Cavaliers, and they were in Richfield for
right. Yeah.
Yep.
what, 20 years probably?
Long time.
Um,
Long time.
What's up, Jake?
The Coliseum.
Basically every single one of you guys covered it. And to add on to Blake's point with having more events at a particular dome, you've got the Super Bowl, you've got potentially WrestleMania.
Yeah,
To
good
add
job.
on to that, the right now the NCAA Women's Final Four is supposed to be in Cleveland. You could have the men's Final Four at that particular dome because that's where the Final Fours are being played now for men's basketball. Are the big domes? They're playing in Phoenix this year. You could have Cleveland's brand new stadium as a host. To add on to that, the Super Bowl, of course, Blake mentioned, and the college football national championship game, as well as college football bowl
Sure.
games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of-
absolutely.
And
That's
to
a
add,
wonderful point.
and to
You
add
might
on to
even have a
Christian's-
Big Ten championship or two there.
Yeah, absolutely. And to add on to Christian's point with a lot of teams not being in their host city, you've got, he said, the Giants and the Jets. You've got, not to mention the Cowboys. They're not technically in Dallas. The San Francisco 49ers, they're not technically in San Francisco.
Buffalo's not in Buffalo.
Buffalo's not in Buffalo. The Los Angeles Rams and Chargers are both in Inglewood, which I know is a part of Los Angeles, but it's not in the city of Los Angeles.
Right.
And we can do this for days. So
You can do that for days. Even Philly, like it's not center city Philly. You know what I mean? It's close to Philly, but I mean it's not center city Philly. You're still off to the side a little bit, you know. So I think you're so right. I think
The Bears are moving out of Chicago.
Bears
Right.
are out of Chicago. It's like people need to understand as we're moving forward and technology is advancing. You gotta up your stadium features. You really do. Everybody's trying to keep up with SoFi, and I just pulled up this real quick thing about Google Maps. I just wanted to show all the viewers, if you're viewing online, if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure you check out our YouTube channel to see this visually, or you just type it into Google Maps, whatever. But I mean, look how close. I mean, we're talking like Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, right off, just like DM was saying, 71 right there. I mean, you're passing 71. I would imagine the stadium would be in this area or somewhere. But
zoom over to the airport, Manny. Is that you operating this?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you see the parcel. You see that road that runs right by the airport? I forget the name of that road. But that's a main artery off of 480.
Okay.
That leads you down
They
to
have
the IX
those?
Center, the airport, all that stuff. Right across that road, right there. You see that big white area?
Oh, no way!
there,
Is that what they're talking about?
or below that? Go down a little bit. Let me see. It's one of those two parcels
Okay.
right there. So it would be directly across that road
Wow.
from the airport,
Wow. Yeah.
which would be right in between 71
So-
and that other road, which is great to get traffic in and out of the stadium.
The real question is, in all this, in the grand scheme of all of this, where are they going to be putting some wing joints at? Because, I mean, you can't have a new football stadium without some wings.
Okay, so
yeah.
here, let's talk
Yeah.
about Brook Park Road real quick. So, Manny, you see there's a road up to the north, right where you're at right there, that runs
Right
east
here?
and west?
Right here.
Yes, that is Brook Park Road. Brook Park Road traditionally has been a sleazy, there's strip clubs, it's just kind of a sleazy area.
Right.
When you put that Browns
quit
complex there, all that Brook Park Road is ready and ripe
Right.
for all kinds of businesses.
Right.
All kinds of businesses. I mean, restaurants, everything. It's all ready to be built. You just got to knock out some of the trash. But Brook Park Road is a huge commercial road that can be redeveloped for new businesses if they put the complex there.
I see exactly what you're talking about, because if you're talking about this white spot right here, I don't know if anybody can see my mouse, but if you're talking about the stadium being right there, I mean, you're talking a 4 or 5 minute drive. This whole road on Brook Park Road.
There's
all
so much
airport
commercial there, man.
go-karts.
It's just all run down and sleazy right now.
Oh yeah. You can unsleazy that right on up, and so I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible. I love it. I love the move idea. I personally do. By 2030, we're talking about Cleveland Browns having one of the nicest destinations for football. Truthfully, you got to renovate. You got to renovate it. You just have to do it.
Hey, Drew, there's a big difference between that little airport up there by Brown Stadium and Cleveland Hopkins, brother. That's a whole different amount of air traffic coming in there. Sorry, just replying to Drew's comment.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. But speaking of new, Homage, they have new T-shirts out all the time. You know, Jake's sporting the Homage T-shirt. Dave's got it on. I do too. They got all the sweet new gear for any sports team.
Super comfortable.
Yeah, it's the greatest. So, yeah, go check out Homage. But also, new. Brown's probably getting a new logo. And bringing back the white face masks. So, boys, how we feeling about that? We hyped? We giving a thumbs up? We giving a thumbs down? How we feeling?
I think I never say this. I just want you to know, I never, ever utter these words.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it right now. I just really want to win. And the reason I'm saying that is because I love drip. I love drip more than most people, more than most people can comprehend. I
Look
love
good, play good.
uniforms, look good,
Ooh.
play good. Deion Sanders, like it's important to look good. But when we're talking about something as minuscule as 14 microliters of paint on someone's face mask, not the helmet, not the jersey, not the pants, not the socks, face mask, because it matches the current logo we have right now that it's white. I don't like it looks clean. It does. It's a little accent color, but it's not the actual jersey. It's not the stripes on the sleeve like we unveiled the jerseys a few seasons back. That was hype. I care about winning, but I really care about those jerseys. Right now, you have to understand that it's just a face mask. I'm going to pull out the I just want to win card right now, and I'm going to put it on the table and give it to your face because we really need to just win. I don't care about the face mask. Jersey, talk to me. Helmet, talk to me. All white helmets, talk to me. But the face mask. Really?
Well, it's going to be a new helmet too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be a
Be
different color,
gloss.
a different color of orange. A
It's gonna be gloss.
It's going to be gloss, not matte, but gloss.
I like the matte finish, man.
Listen,
I don't care.
Hear me out.
Thumbs up. It is a little slightly drippy, but it's just
White.
the face mask. That's it.
White
the
looks
white
so
face
nice.
masks
Tom
are
Watson to
so
play good.
nice.
That's all.
All I'm saying, well, every time we've worn the white face masks, we've won.
This is technically
We've
true.
not lost. So what I'm hearing is,
now you're speaking
is
my
we're
language.
all we're gonna do is win. What I'm hearing is once we switch, we're going 17-0,
17-0.
All I
and
do
21-0,
is
20-0, Super Bowl win. That's all I'm hearing.
So that means you got to get your tickets to New Orleans, man.
All I'm hearing is DJ Khaled.
All I do is,
Another one.
Another one.
but yeah. So are we? So around the board, let's just hear it real quick before we move on. Do we like the white face mask idea or no? I know
guess-
Manny's get off my lawn, but
I guess for me, it's more of a sentimental thing because, of course, Christian and I went to the Ravens game a couple of years back. We got to sit second row, and it was like a lifetime of an experience and stuff. And, of course, that's the one thing we remember is the white face mask.
Wow.
Beating the Ratbirds, and it's always a good day when you beat the Ratbirds. So, yeah, I mean, of course, I'm going to like it because it brings back memories for me. But I get Manny's point, too. I'm ready to win.
yeah. How about you, Blake? Well, I know you're a big advocate for it, but let's hear it.
It is so nice looking, dude. I just love it. Plus, it gives you that 90s Bernie Kosar like vibe to it. Like, just imagine when they wear all white with the white face mask.
Ooh,
It's gonna be so clean, dude. So clean. I love it.
It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Bet you, Dave.
Dude, I just want Deshaun Watson to play good. That's all. I don't care. They could wear green face masks, red face masks, purple, yellow, orange. I just want Deshaun Watson to play good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So let's hear it, man.
I do have those face masks up close too on here. KFC. They do.
You got them?
Clean up. They do.
Yeah.
They do look kind of clean up there. I'm not gonna lie.
Look up Bernie Kosar in the all whites with the white face mask. It is a vibe.
Yeah.
Look up Dennis Northcutt with the all whites on. I bet that's cool looking.
Yeah, that's actually kind of dope. That's
Or Metcalf or any of those dudes. It just looks so nice.
They're not even gonna show me Bernie Kosar. But yeah,
The white is nice for sure.
The white's gonna be nice. The white's gonna be definitely nice.
It pops on that helmet.
It does.
I bet we look up sketch.
Sketches?
Sketch.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Tuesday. Special teams. Special players.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty then. But moving forward, something we all get, and it's April. So April Fools means April mock drafts. So we've got this is not. Never mind. I about said something that you could have said. That's what she said. Let's see here. See how I can edit this little screen. We're all little. Did it again. Let's see.
Wonder who the Bears are going to take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say JJ McCarthy. So
JJ McCarthy.
is this? Can everybody see this decently?
You need to put us
Decently.
on the left.
Huh?
Put us on the left over there.
Put this on the
We're on the
left.
bottom.
Am I not on the bottom? Oh wait, I didn't say
Oh
this.
yeah, no, yeah. I'm
What?
sorry. Yeah, the yeah.
Whoops.
You can,
Is
yeah,
that
you
better?
can- yeah, yeah. Make us
Okay.
either smaller or put us on the left. But you
Is
did
that a
right.
lot better though than
No,
what
that's
it
better.
was?
That's better. Yeah,
Okay.
that's better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do a mock draft. We are not trading because last time we all about cried because we messed up. So we're going to start this mock draft with pick
Peyton Wilson.
54.
Bam.
Okay, we're going to.
There's no way we pass on Peyton Wilson.
So Peyton Wilson's available. Zach Frazier, center from West Virginia. Devon Bullard from Georgia. Adiza Isaac. Rook or whatever. Yeah. Jalen Polk, Chris Jenkins. So what are you guys thinking?
I mean, Jonathan Brooks is sitting there too.
Yeah.
Dude, Peyton Wilson is just that guy.
I do like Peyton Wilson. But what are you guys thinking, Manny and Jake?
Yeah, give me Peyton Wilson as well because you don't have Taki anymore, so you have to have a replacement for that. And I think Peyton Wilson would be the guy. But I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I'll be shocked if Peyton Wilson's alive at this point. At this point of the draft is what I meant.
I was like, did something happen?
You know, it's crazy.
No.
I knew exactly what you meant, but then I was like, wow, that's a interesting way of wording it. Listen, Peyton Wilson has not been in any of the drafts that I've done. Peyton Wilson has not been on the board. But I will say in this situation, you have to go Peyton Wilson.
This is like the JOK situation.
It's like the JOK
Take
situation.
that man.
You take that man. I've been taking Javon Bullard a lot at 54. Because Jeremiah Trotter has fell to me at 85 a lot. So I was able to double dip.
Here's the thing that's really stood out to me about him is we've always struggled. I feel like we've always struggled with coverage at linebackers. And look at this coverage grade, 90.4. That's really good for a linebacker.
Yeah, I don't see him being available at 54. I'm surprised he's available on this mock draft at 54.
Yeah. So the consensus is?
Well, yeah.
Peyton Wilson. Is that okay with you, Dave?
Absolutely.
Okay. Peyton Wilson is our pick.
Give me.
All right.
Look at that. Look
Round
who's there,
3.
Blake.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Look at that.
there's
Blake
there,
Corn,
Blake.
Trey Benson. Blake
Oh.
Corn, Trey Benson.
Manny's mouth is watering. Let's see what else. Let's see if anybody else is just there that's random.
Let's try to get Ben Sinnott somewhere. Not right now, but
that's early.
I'm seeing players that I just do not see that won't be available at this point. I just really don't, guys. I mean, I'm not mad. It's just shocking to see these guys available at this point.
The thing here is Blake Corum's a little bit older. He's a little undersized, so teams aren't going to. They're going to look more at that. They're going to see upside. They're going to see like, okay, these guys that are like 21, 20 that are going into the draft, stuff like that. And then Blake Corum's, I think he'll be 24 at the time he takes his first snap in an NFL game.
I don't think PFF has it as weighted as it should be. There's some other ones where all these dudes are just gone.
That's what I'm thinking.
So what are you guys feeling here?
If you I don't feel like if you get Peyton Wilson, I don't think you get Jeremiah Trotter as well. I feel like you're getting one of the two. I don't see Cleveland.
I mean, these.
I think you got to go offensive line here.
Possibly.
I mean,
where's
Naheem Hines is the kick returner.
Where's
I'll take Blake Corum.
That center from Georgia.
Where's Rosengarten or whatever the heck his name is?
Let's see.
The
I've
thing
heard
is,
Manny's just like
He-
confused at what we're
I think
talking
he's
about
guard.
here.
you're going to have a replacement for Nick Harris because he's not with us anymore.
Well, we got that fullback.
No, I mean at center.
Oh, that if he's there at 156, that's who I want right there.
Is the Rosen Gardner dude going?
I think so.
I don't know if he plays guard or tackle. I have no idea.
Dude, I hate to say it, but all the Michigan players are studs, man. All of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Zinter's gonna be a demon.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he'll be solid. And the only reason he's falling is because he's injured.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So what are we feeling here, boys? We
What's
going running
receivers
back,
look at?
receivers?
It's
The
always
only one-
Brandon Rice.
Yeah. And I remember last week Manny was big on like don't draft the sons of former players, but he's big on.
I'm pretty sure that
Jeremiah
Jacob
Trotter.
Cohen dude. I don't know if it's another Arizona guy, but I think that Jacob Cohen guy is a dog.
Well, remember, my criteria is sons of legends, right? Jeremiah Trotter
He's
was
pretty.
good.
He's
He was
pretty good.
He was good.
You know,
but
this
could-
is probably a real good position for the Browns to maybe move down and grab a couple extra picks.
That's true.
Very
See what
good
the offers
point.
are.
I mean, we're struggling
We
to
got
look
offers.
at where we would fill a hole.
We got
I mean,
Let's
that's
see
five.
it.
a trade.
Oh, we
Nope.
aren't trading with
Pass.
the Bengals. Oh, we're moving back bad
calling
if
it.
we trade. So we got the Vikings at 108,
Yeah, you can't
Falcons
trade.
at
It's
109.
frozen or something.
I mean, we could fleece the Bengals.
Nah, they won't trade with us.
No, he's got a point.
Let's see. Nope.
What teams are wanting to trade? It's not showing for me.
Oh, it's the Vikings at 108, Falcons at 109, Bills at 128, and Detroit Lions at 164.
Dude, are they high? See what we can
Like-
get. Who has pick 90?
90,
Oh, Blake's got somebody targeting at 90.
Arizona.
Oh yeah, they'll trade with us.
Which picks did we try to get? 90, 138.
Give them 85. We basically just want to move up with our other picks. So see if they'll take 85.
No, you want to get an extra pick out of this deal.
Well, I mean, you'd be getting 138 out of it too. So you're moving down 5 to 90, and you're getting 138, but you're moving up from
And you're getting
209
another pick.
to 186, and from 243 to 226.
See if they'll just trade the
you
other
have a
one.
mediocre chance of it getting approved.
Of that trade?
It says 72%.
Oh, this
chance.
will get accepted. For sure.
Oh yeah. All right.
There you go, Blake.
Oh yeah, Trey Benson.
So what we
Let's
feeling
go.
here?
That Mason McCormick dude's good
Come
too.
on,
That guard.
Come on.
Mhm.
Come on, you know what I want. And I
You
demand
think-
it. I demand
you
it on a
think-
silver platter.
2 linebackers in a row, maybe.
Well, I mean, when he lands there. I mean, listen. I mean, 2 linebackers in a row is a little bit
Come
bit
on,
iffy,
man. Profile
again,
pick was
but-
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Let's do it.
yeah. I think the problem is because Peyton Wilson was there, right? So like,
Yeah.
that's
so
the
like
problem.
that's why in this
Oh.
specific draft,
Dude, Mason
I would not.
McCormick is a demon.
Oh, bro, we got to take this kid. We've got to take him. We've got to take him. I haven't really looked at
What's
him
his
much.
size?
Mason McCormick, guard.
6'5", 315.
Big
Dude, we've
boy.
got to take.
Big
We've
boy.
got to take this
Wait,
dude.
out of curiosity,
So you're going to spend the 90th
we're-
pick on depth on the interior line.
I was just about to
No,
say
it's
that.
not even depth. It's like you saw how injury prone our offensive line was last year.
Yeah,
and you
Wyatt
saw
Teller could
DeJuan
be
Jones.
traded, or Joel Petunia could just retire. Out
Any
nowhere.
of the 53 could be hurt. I mean, you can't.
Well, I
predict
mean,
that.
but
no.
DeJuan Jones stepping in for Jack Conklin when he did,
Well,
you
Well,
were like,
we didn't
okay,
get DeJuan Jones with our. We didn't get DeJuan.
You really
Jones
want
with our-
Michael Dunn
We got
packing
Georgia
up the
third.
guards?
in a fourth.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, exactly. Why not? Because I mean, you're
Trey
not really
Benson.
struggling for positions now. I mean, you've already addressed the linebacker in this draft. Like
true.
Blake said, Joe Batonio. I mean, he's older. White Taylor could go down, and then who you got out there? Michael Dunn.
Yeah, I don't want Michael Dunn.
No,
out there.
I think we should. I think we should draft him. But I think that if in real life, I don't know if we go guard here. But I mean, we should draft Mason McCormick. I think we should draft him.
Okay.
I mean,
Does anybody oppose?
I really wish we
Okay.
could get Trey Benson, but we don't need him. Even though he's gonna be a dog.
Okay, Mason McCorkle it is, or McCork, or whatever.
McCormick.
Yeah, same thing. McCormick Grill.
McCormick seasoning.
Okay, this guy's not getting drafted.
Ben Sinnott. There he is.
Ben Sinnott for tight end. We could use another tight end.
He is
We
a
could use that. I
blocking-
was thinking
he's
the
a
same
blocking
thing.
machine, and
Dude,
he's great
We
going
have
out to
no
the
tight
flat.
ends except for Njoku. None.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't
He
have
is-
any tight ends.
That tight end
He
room
is
is
so
a ghost
underrated.
We don't have any tight ends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jordan Akins can't block.
We don't have any tight ends after David Njoku. Let me just say that.
That's
all
it.
right. So
Ghost
Ben
town.
Simmons.
Ben Sinnott.
Dude, this draft is gonna be lit.
Okay, with this next pick,
We need some safeties or something, bro.
That's
We
where
gotta
you
get
should have
some
got your
corners.
guard right there is Keegan.
oh no, Zinter, bro. Oh, she could
Yeah,
double
where's
dip.
Zinter?
Drake Nugget, we can get him.
In reality, I think Zinter goes sooner.
Bro, did we?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is this an offensive lineman draft?
How about
We need
Michigan
some-
Oh, dude.
center,
Yeah,
baby?
I love James
Seven,
Williams.
that's
I
I do
love
too.
personally. I love James Williams personally. We need a safety.
I like that
we, need,
pick.
we need somebody in the secondary because we know. I'm telling you, once we let Denzel
We're
Ward
gonna
go,
get a corner. Are we drafting another
Be fine.
corner?
Let's look. So at corners and safeties.
Our pastor's from Arkansas, so I know he would like that Arkansas kid.
shout out to the Razorbacks.
Hmm.
We could probably
Shout
get
out
him later.
Ryan Ballett,
Yep, McLaughlin.
Derek McFadden.
See. I'm just gonna just for curiosity. Oh God, why does it have to be good?
What's
Oh,
his
yeah.
size?
Surprised he
Yeah,
looked on
you like the Tennessee boys, don't
Look at
you?
his run defense.
I know you like
Oh.
that KFC.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's his size?
Stop, Dave. I will kick you off the podcast
What's
right
his
now.
size?
Jason's gonna kill you, bro.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do this.
It's a little bit of bullying, actually.
Mm,
Yeah, that's a lot of
Well,
bullying actually.
This is Jimmy Haslam's team, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
See,
this
this
is
is I mean, this is a lot better. I mean, higher coverage
Yeah.
grade, better run
This dude's a
defense,
dog.
better man to man. Dog, yeah.
No, again. Here's my
These
fantasy.
Arkansas kids are dogs, man. They're the
Yeah.
dog mat of they're the floor mat or whatever
leather?
of the
No.
SEC.
He wakes up in the morning, he eats shard glass.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Dude,
they got
about
there
these
and they sit there and
names,
go, and so that
these
you know,
names though, do you really want a corner named Dwight? I mean, come on.
Schrute?
Now.
I mean, come on.
I only think of
Dwight
Dwight
Schrute?
Schrute from
Dwight
The
Schrute?
Office, man. Listen, I don't see anybody, Dwight locking somebody down. You know what I mean? Come on, Jafar Chase, Jafar Chase getting locked out with somebody named Dwight.
So your
I don't
criteria
know.
is names.
I don't know.
Like you don't care about stats.
Sometimes listen.
Names
I
is
don't.
a
Listen.
dog.
You
listen,
got
I
a
don't-
guy named Martin in the secondary. You have a guy named Greg, and Dwight's where you draw the line.
Listen, Gregory Martin is different. You know what I mean? A lot of people love the show Martin. Dwight, though, you know what I mean? I see Dwight, but I see McLaughlin.
So you're
Arkansas.
slandering on Dwight Howard
Where's Dwight Howard now?
Name
China.
Dwight, please don't pay
because he's
attention.
50. He's not going to be in the NBA
Dwight's in
anymore.
China. Dwight's in
Take
China.
this man.
Okay, but
We're
yeah,
taking him.
you could draft. You could draft.
Okay,
I don't know what that other running back was named, but I forgot the other running back's name.
he's still there. See, he's a bum. He's still there. 40 picks
Come on.
later.
Wait, what round are we in?
He's a bum.
Yeah, what
Christian-
round are we in right now?
Are we in the
6.
6?
Christian, you're only saying he's a bum because he plays for Tennessee, bro. I hate
He's
to say
a
it.
bum. Okay, so this is where it starts getting tough. See, we could have got a tight end named Tip.
Yeah, you got to start drafting names now.
Yeah.
right,
We do
maybe-
need some interior
Yeah.
defense. And then
Isn't
you got
that-
Justin
Isn't that
Rogers.
Cincinnati kid pretty good?
There he is. There he is.
Cody.
My boy Cody. Cody Schrader.
Jawan.
Javon
Cody.
Briggs.
What's his size? He's got to be a big boy. No,
He's
not
not.
really.
6'2",
No,
he's-
297.
He's a little quick.
See, let's see. See, that's a big boy. That's a big
boy.
boy.
That's a
We
big
got a bunch
boy.
of big boys already.
350, smooth.
What about Ole Miss? Let's see this.
What's his
No.
size?
If he's above 6'2", we take him. Oh, 6 foot.
Ah,
Let's see.
Where's these wide receivers at?
Oh,
oh!
Dude,
Why is he
Steele
still
Chambers
there?
is a
Why
stud.
is he still there?
we're taking him. We can't pass
Because-
that up.
He's still raw. He's still raw. He's a converted running back, but he is a stud.
Frank Gore Jr.'s on the list.
Yeah, I like that pick. Here.
Does that fit Manny's criteria?
Yes,
No.
that fits my criteria.
Oh,
Heavy.
This is the last pick.
I mean, you
Wide
could go
receiver,
Frank Gore
running back.
Jr. just to. You could go Frank Gore Jr. just for the.
I mean, we could go with the
Yeah.
Wildcat.
Hey,
This is what you wanted to do last draft. I said get Tua's little brother. Get Tiny Tua's.
I mean, we
brother.
could get
JJ.
edge rusher, JJ Weaver, 6
Oh,
fingers,
right.
6 fingers. There we go. Yeah.
AKU right there in the house. No,
Is there no receivers?
receivers. Let's see.
Dude, we don't trust Andrew Barry
Zachary.
anymore.
No, there's
His
no
Oh,
receiver
no.
card is
Yeah.
revoked.
All right, just get Frank Gore Jr. then.
All right. What do we think the grade is? I'm gonna say B.
B plus.
B plus. What do you think, Manny?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be.
I'm gonna say a B.
Oh yeah.
An A.
Oh, look at that boy.
How do you look at those grades and say A?
I got
Well,
the
the
mighty
A
like
plus.
AB. What a trade.
A plus there, and then the A there. I don't know how we got an A though. 'Cause
Frank Gore Jr.
Dude, I would be really happy with that draft right there.
Let's go.
Really happy.
That's
I would
solid.
be too. Yeah.
yeah, and going from the draft to something else we've got cooked up. You guys ready for this?
Dude, that draft was solid.
That was
I know
a
him.
good
that.
Yeah, I'm
draft.
shocked he didn't pick a Kentucky player myself.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you, KFC.
Yeah,
Oh, he wanted
you
to.
should be. Yeah, I did, but the guy I wanted wasn't there, and you'd be picking him too early if we got the guy I want. So we've got a little Browns Jeopardy here tonight.
Browns Jeopardy.
Yep, and it's right there. So,
What is this?
so are we ready, boys?
We're ready.
Oh man.
And welcome to Down with the Browns Jeopardy. You're here with your host, Christian.
KFC Trebek.
Yeah. So
KFC Trebek.
Look at
All
this,
right.
dude. I love it.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
it.
we've got
Oh my
Jake,
gosh.
Wow.
I feel like I'm gonna suck at this. I don't know why.
Blake,
Oh, yes, sir.
Manny, and then
I think Dave's gonna take
Dave.
Put me in.
the ship. on
Put
this.
me in.
All righty. So we will go with the longest host on Down with the Browns. We'll let him get the first. So Manny, you got Browns QB history. What year was this player drafted? Receiving records,
Come on,
man.
buzzers.
pre-expansion, Browns history, or expansion era Browns history. Which one are we taking here?
You know what? I absolutely love wide receivers. You guys know that. And I'm going to start off really nice and easy for 100. Receiving records
Okay.
for 100, please.
Who is the only wide receiver in Cleveland Browns history to have back-to-back
Easy,
1,000
man.
yard
Ooh.
seasons?
Do I have to pick something, or do I have to what do I have to do?
You say who is or what
Yeah.
is.
But who goes
Come on.
first? Oh, it's just to me.
You.
It's just
Okay,
you.
okay.
Just
Who
you, man.
who is Amari Cooper?
And
Good answer.
who is
Good
Amari
answer.
Cooper?
Well,
Good.
people would have
All
said
right.
Josh Gordon and Braylon Edwards probably, but
Yeah.
they would've been
All right,
wrong.
Manny, you're still on the board.
Let's go Browns QB history for 400.
Oh,
Browns
wow.
QB history for
Whoa.
400.
Going
All right.
deep.
Who has the second most touchdown passes in a season in Browns history?
Oh shoot.
His brains are turning.
Second
All right,
most?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Can I-
start setting a timer, 10 seconds.
Yeah,
starting after
Can
this after this question.
Yeah, that's true, because we do need to do a timer for this. That's what makes it Jeopardy. But I would say who is Baker Mayfield?
Anybody can steal.
Can I still?
Jake, let's hear it.
I'm going to give it my best go and say Brian Syke.
Steal. Somebody else can steal. Blake.
Oh, dude. Tim Couch.
Ern.
I'm going to say Derek Anderson. Who is Derek Anderson?
And the answer is
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
I was going to say Derek Anderson, but I was like, did he really throw that many touchdowns in that playoff season?
Marine
And I was
Corps,
like,
Drew. Marine Corps, baby.
29,
SMH.
2007.
Oh,
All right, David's in the lead.
I'm up.
There you go, Dave.
Oh, I've got to subtract from you guys.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Good eyes, Shelby. Good eyes. She just texted me. I had to subtract from you guys.
Yes,
So,
thank you,
on.
Shelbs. Well,
Yeah,
not thank you, I
Shelbs.
should probably say.
Shelbs with the lookout. She told me it was pissing her off.
Yeah.
So sorry. I would be better.
All right.
All
guys.
right.
We
Dave.
need buzzers. That's what we need.
Yeah. Just go and I'll try to pay attention.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
Who's
Out
up?
of all, it's you. You
Give
got the
give me expansion area Browns history for 300.
Ooh,
300.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I will read the question and the timer will begin. Who was selected to 6 All-Pro teams, 10 Pro Bowls, and played every snap in their career? Starting now.
Who is Joe Thomas?
And the answer? Who is Joe
Obviously.
Thomas?
Wow.
Dave.
That was
300.
Bruh, that's 100, bruh.
that was a 65 mile an hour changeup right at my waist.
Hey. Okay.
All right, now let's
I
see.
knew
Let's
Dave was gonna
go.
win this.
What year was this player drafted for 500?
For 500.
Mm.
What year did the Cleveland Browns draft Joe Batonio in?
Oh. What is 2015?
And that is incorrect. Anybody can steal.
I want to try.
Jake?
I'm going to say 2014 because that's when he played left guard.
And the answer is?
Yes!
No way.
Wow.
Bro.
Dude, I knew it was 10 years ago.
I remember that because Christian and I went to
Wow.
the Thursday night game, and I said Joe Batonio will finally get to start, but he'll have to start at not left guard, sorry, right guard, because John Greco is the left guard, and that offensive line was so beautiful. All right,
Yep.
here we go.
All right.
I'm gonna go. Let's try to get the easy ones out of the way. I'm gonna go. What year was the player drafted for 100? Let's knock
Okay.
this out.
Before we go any farther, we need to do some stipulations for the Biggest Loser.
It'll be me.
So for the Biggest Loser, they've got to make their profile picture. They've got to make their profile picture Big Ben for a week.
Oh,
Ew.
oh,
Yep.
come on,
take
dude.
it.
Let me at least do Palomalu or somebody.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can do Palomalu.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Palomalu. Or Ray
Okay.
Lewis. One of the
All
two. Palomalu or Ray Lewis. All right.
Okay.
What year was this player drafted?
For 100.
100. I'm going to take the seconds down to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro.
But it's after I ask the question. All right. What year was Myles Garrett drafted?
2017.
And it's correct. So
Well
Jake
done.
has 200.
Yeah.
We've got a tie.
We need buzzers.
I just
Yeah.
shot in the dark.
The Browns quarterback history for 100.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I
I
can't
hope
see
this is
you.
a hard
I'm
one.
trying to. I need to. Let me pull this up on my iPad so I can see you guys too. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Dude, Caitlin Clark
Who
is
came up
a
with this? Did
rabbit.
Shelby come up with
Rabbit
this?
right
I
No,
love this.
these are all
Yeah.
mine.
These
I
are
worked
you?
hard. Yes,
Only
believe it or
you,
not.
no Shelby.
No
Caleb-
Shelby.
Oh,
Okay.
baloney. This was all Shelby.
Well,
No.
you'll learn when you get married that you'll change your answer, no matter if it's true or not.
Facts.
All right, let me see.
Yeah,
here.
Caitlin Clark, by the way, Iowa is beating
34
LSU,
points.
Yeah, I saw that.
75
She's making
65.
Haley Van Lith look like a bum.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All righty.
Browns quarterback history 100.
Browns quarterback history for 100.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got you guys zoomed in on my iPad so I can see. Who was the first Browns QB to win a playoff game in the expansion era?
That would be Baker Mayfield.
He didn't say who is.
Who is Baker? Do we have to
Oh.
say it that way?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Shelby. That's Shelby.
Shelby, let's see. Let's give her a
Shelby.
little. She's on like a 10-second delay. We'll see if Shelby agrees.
What does my cousin say?
Don't
Let's
name
see.
drop her as your cousin. Don't be
I'm
trying to.
going.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Strong
butter
arm
her
her.
up. He's trying to butter her up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to name drop for sure if it's a game like this.
Let's see. We're finding out. And this commercial break is sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
MZ,
Pepper.
I'm gonna
23
get
different.
crushed, bro. Crushed.
She said no. So,
Oh,
Jake, you're in
my
luck.
gosh.
Ouch.
So, you don't get subtracted for not saying who is. So, you're
Hey,
good.
man.
Oh, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, on this next question, any of you guys, just whoever raises their hand up, I'm
Shelby.
watching
Jeez.
on my iPad too. So, we're good. I can see.
Okay.
So, Jake, next question.
I'm going to go expansion era Browns history for 100.
Expansion era for 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the only player to win Defensive Player of the Year since 1999?
Who is Myles Garrett?
Okay.
Dude,
Jake.
these are cupcakes.
Yeah,
That's the hundreds, though.
It's
It's the
smart.
hundreds. They're supposed
Jake's
to be
smart.
cupcakes.
He's going to nip
Yeah,
nickel
yeah,
and
that's
dime.
what I was.
They
That's
gotta
what I was
be.
gonna
They
do.
gotta be
But-
harder than a
but listen,
one.
listen. If you raise the hand, I'm good. I can see you guys now. If you raise the hand, that's who the question's going to.
You can't do that midway through the game, though.
No,
What?
I can. Huh? Okay, we'll keep going. All right.
Actually, I'm just gonna say it. Pre-expansion Browns history for 100. Let's knock this out.
Okay. Who was the owner that moved the Cleveland Browns?
Ding, ding, ding,
Oh,
ding,
no,
ding.
oh,
hello, hello.
I saw
hello.
Manny. I saw Manny.
Oh,
Let's
gosh.
go. Who is Art Modell?
Way to go, Manny.
Thank you.
Okay. I think that's the
Not
first
the
time you've
mud.
ever got a
Just
question.
kind of read.
Yeah.
That's not nice. That's
Okay.
not nice.
Can we go? Browns QB history for 200.
Ooh.
For 200. Who was the only QB to get a win during the 1-31 stretch in 2016-17? Jake.
Who is Cody Kessler?
Okay. It's still up.
Oh my gosh! I thought it was Cody Kessler. I was wrong. Dang it!
It's not him, is it? No way it's him.
Say it. Let's hear it.
I mean, I'm just gonna lose more points.
Come on. Somebody's got to get it right.
Mm.
Doesn't the
Blake?
timer go out though?
Who is
Yeah.
Deshaun Kaiser?
No.
He played that whole season.
No.
He lost. He was on 16. All right. So this question is over.
Oh my
Who's
gosh.
RG3?
Oh.
Christmas Day. Christmas Eve.
Dang.
on, guys.
But Cody Kessler was the quarterback that year.
Dude,
He got
I
injured,
am
I
a-
guess.
I like
Oh,
Cody
I'm a-
Kessler.
I'm gonna keep
donkey.
going. That was a good safety net question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Browns QB history for 500.
500.
Yay.
Everybody gonna think I don't know ball. I know ball. I promise.
Yeah.
No, that was a hard year to pick though, because we had
That was
so
a
many
hard
different
year to pick,
quarterbacks.
yeah.
Like Charlie Whitehurst played.
That's true.
Who was the most sacked QB in Browns history?
Oh,
I saw Jake.
I'm going to go ahead and go with Tim Couch. Who is Tim Couch?
by far.
Oh,
strong.
Jake.
It's ever across his whole career,
Dang.
Across his whole entire career?
like with the Browns. You got to think.
He's
Couch
got to
played
be.
years.
He's got to play there stupid long. Whoever it is.
We all know the answer. We all know who this player is.
Oh.
But I mean, we're all Browns fans.
5.
I mean,
Most of us didn't watch him. Dave?
got to be Bernie Kosar. Who is Bernie Kosar?
And the answer.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
Bernie Kosar.
Dave.
Yep.
I'm
Wow,
struggling.
Dave.
Add
Are these
those
still
Dave.
cupcake questions?
That one wasn't because it was a 500.
I think I'm too busy watching Caitlin Clark just shoot threes.
I'm gonna do pre-expansion Browns history for 300.
Oh, man, it's over.
For 300?
Yep.
When was the last time the Cleveland Browns won a championship? Jake.
1964.
Woo! Bam.
Okay, Jake is back at 0. Dave is at 700. Manny is at -200. And Blake is -600. All right, Jake.
Let's try to get myself back in the mix. Let's go expansion era Browns history for 200.
For 200. What year did the Browns, or what year did the 0-16 season happen?
Hello.
I saw Dave on that
Dude,
one.
I'm stupid. I'm not even raising my hand. Like, I know what happened.
Oh.
Dave,
That would be 2016.
Wrong.
Jake.
It's a 2017-2018 season. It was a 2017 season that
I
went on
cannot
into
believe I just got
2018.
that wrong.
No, that was a hard year because, I mean, you went 1-15 and 16. So, I mean, that's easily to get confused. Those were
Yeah.
just bad years. We all try to forget those years anyways.
Yeah, that's true. You know
right.
what? I'm going to go ahead and clean out the expansion era Browns history. So let's go
Oh.
expansion era for 400.
Who was the first Cleveland Browns head coach in the expansion era? Saw Jake.
Who is Chris Palmer?
That is correct.
Nice.
Saw
Nice.
Jake.
Yep.
I'm bad with
Jake
these.
is 600. Dave at 5. Manny
I'm just not even
at
going to raise my
2.
hand.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go expansion era Browns history for 500.
Oh, Blake, here's your shot to get back. Get back. How many times have the Browns had the number 1 pick in the NFL draft since 1999?
Wow.
That's a tough question.
Quite a bit. Quite a
Jake?
Quite a bit.
I'm just going to take a stab at it and say,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Please. Let's take a stab.
Evaporate that.
what is 3? I missed it. Yeah.
No, dude. It's
It's 6.
6?
5.
I'd say
No.
Courtney
4,
Brown was number 1
3,
overall. Tim Couch was
2,
number 1 overall.
4,
Miles.
5.
Yeah,
Baker.
Miles.
Blake?
It had
Blake?
Baker.
Can I try one more
Blake?
time?
4. Is that what you said?
yeah.
No way, Blake.
in the game,
Dang.
What's that back?
Let's go, Blake. All right, what are we picking
I
here?
finally get a question.
Let's go.
It's because it's
Oh,
a commercial break right out. Break that, Blake. That's why.
What year was this player drafted for 400? Let's go.
All right. What year was Jordan Cameron drafted?
Ooh.
Oh,
God.
Not Cameron Jordan.
Yeah.
Did I say Cameron Jordan?
Nope.
no, you said
Cameron.
Jordan
Okay.
Cameron.
Okay. Did you raise your hand, Jake?
I didn't.
Oh.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
10, 9.
I mean, he's been in the league.
If
at
it
least
wasn't
10
for the
years.
deductions, I would give this a stab. But I'm just
Yeah,
like
the
at this
deductions. You
point-
gotta be careful of the
7.
deductions.
6,
Uh,
5.
Oh,
Man, he's like,
Four.
yeah, I'm gonna keep my
Blake.
hand out for a while.
2011.
Stop it, bro. Are you kidding me?
Damn! Let's
Wow.
go, Blake.
Blake, let's go, baby.
Let's go.
11-year-old self would not remember that. He'd be like, "Who is that guy?"
I've
is
got
that
the
guy?
jersey back there, bro. I got the jersey.
I would have gotten that
Dude,
wrong.
you gotta
That's
clip
awesome,
that.
Blake.
You
Yeah,
gotta
no,
point
I
that
would've
out
got
to
that wrong.
Cam Jordan.
All right. Let's hear it, Blake. Which one we going with?
Oh, receiving records 400.
400? Oh.
Yeah.
Which wide receiver has the most receiving yards in a game?
Oh, what?
Manny got that
Manny.
first. Manny got that first.
Who is Amari Cooper?
400, bro.
Let's go, man.
Are you serious?
Bro,
Let's go,
receiving.
man.
No, dude.
400.
Receiving questions are so hard to find for the Browns. Like, you don't
Oh
understand.
my god.
You don't understand how hard they are to find.
That is a Disney question. It just happened.
Amari Cooper is the
Uh-huh.
only reason that Manny's in this game. All
That's
of his
really-
questions are with Amari Cooper.
Hey, at least we're all in the positive now. I mean, Dave's at 5, Manny's at 2, Blake's at 3.
That's
Jake's
true,
at
that's true.
1.
Can we please get what year was that player drafted for 200? I need to start collecting.
What year was Corey Coleman drafted?
Oh shoot!
Dude,
Damn.
I know this.
I know he came from Baylor.
I know he came from Baylor. But what draft
He
was
was
he
back.
with?
Oh,
I think Blake's got it.
I know.
Blake.
Ah, shoot.
He
I
was
should-
the reason we went 0-16. Okay. He was drafted in 2016.
Nice.
Blake with the tie for first
In
now.
the first
I
round.
know
we
the
might
draft. I know the draft. Let's go.
have. Wow.
All right.
Draft 300.
Draft 300. What year was Barkevius Mingo drafted in the
Oh.
first round?
Get that hand up, Blake. Manny ain't even moving, man. He's sitting there like a stone.
No,
Manny,
I'm
he might be onto something here.
There's his hand.
not gonna. No.
There's
I'm
his
still-
hand.
No,
There's
no,
two
no,
hands.
no.
Manny,
Robbie.
no, this
No,
is
no.
double. So
That's
if you get
two
this wrong,
hands,
Manny,
Robbie.
that's double.
No,
That's
no.
-8.
That's a
No.
daily double.
No, I was saying I can't even touch this. I can't. No. I'll start. Listen, I'm not raising my hand for that.
All right.
If it wasn't for the deductions, I would give it a try.
7.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple once you think about it. Just think about
From LSU.
6,
Oh,
5,
God.
Well, was it 2017?
4,
No.
Huge bust.
3.
No.
Blake.
Huge bust.
Dude. How much time you give me?
They had him playing the
5
edge.
seconds.
The dude weighed
You
like
raise your hand.
185.
5, 4,
First round. 20. It's in the teens.
2.
2013.
Oh, he got it. I bet he got it. I'm hating.
Bro, no way, bro.
I hate
wow.
myself.
Gosh, bro.
Come on, dude.
Dude. I played too
I
much
hate
Madden.
myself.
I
You
remember
got that
these guys.
See, the only reason I remember this one is because it was the
He
year
was so
that we.
I
It
like
was the
the
year
name.
after Trent Richardson, and I loved. the
It was
name, too.
after Trent Richardson.
All right,
That was
Blake, what we
that
going
was
with?
solid.
Dude.
Your
The
draft column's done,
the Jordan
Blake.
Cameron one came out of my butt. Like, I don't
So what we
do
picking here, Blake?
Browns quarterback history 300.
Okay, who is the only Browns quarterback to ever pass for more than 4,000 yards in a season?
No, this is bait. This is bait.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
bait.
It's
No.
actually pretty
Yeah.
simple.
There's no way the person I'm thinking threw for 4,000 yards. There's no
You,
way.
the person you're probably thinking about's not right. But
Yeah, no, I think who I'm thinking about is not right, bro. There's no way that's
I'm
right.
gonna give it a shot.
Dave,
I'm gonna go. Who is Brian Sipe?
Damn it.
Nice,
I was
bro.
gonna guess.
Okay.
Oh my god.
we got a tie.
I was thinking Baker
800.
Mayfield. But I was like, ain't no
man,
way.
no.
Baker
No.
was slinging
Oh,
like that, bro.
man,
No.
Baker was not slinging like
He
that.
won the
Dave,
MVP in
yeah.
1980.
Yeah, that was a crazy year too. That's the only. I think he's the only quarterback to throw for more than 30 too. I think it was the same year. Okay,
Dude.
Dave, where are we going at now?
We're gonna go receiving records for 500. I want to get Manny Big bucks here.
Yeah, the answer's already Amari Cooper.
Who has the most catches in a game for the Cleveland Browns? Most catches in a game.
This is
Wait.
tricky.
Wait.
Dude.
Give me a second.
Do you
Wait,
know this,
could this-
Manny?
He's thinking, could this be 3 in a row of the same person?
No way. This is...
Manny.
That's a hand.
Manny.
Is this? I want to say it's Josh Gordon.
Wow. Wow.
Manny's back in.
Bro,
Get
because
out, dude.
we were literally saying that game that
I
literally
never-
Amari could pass Josh Gordon. We were literally saying that, and I was like, wait a second. I think Amari was close, but I'm pretty sure it's Josh Gordon.
I would have
Say-
never
he-
guessed Josh Gordon, dude.
He
Never.
was Amari was 3 catches shy of break.
Let's go.
Wow.
All right, Manny.
But they pulled him.
Yep. He could have broke both.
All right, let's go receiving records for 200. If this is Amari Cooper too.
Who leads the Browns all time in receiving yards?
Uh,
I feel like Dave will get this one right. Did you raise your hand, Dave?
Yeah, it was a hand.
Yep. What's
I'm gonna say, who is Paul Warfield? Woo!
Woo!
Take that off, dude.
um,
6?
no, wait. I know
You
the
know
answer.
what?
I'm raising my hand
I
Blake.
bet it's not even a wide receiver.
because he's
Damn
he's
it.
not even a wide receiver, boys.
Yep.
Oh wait,
Damn it.
Blake already raised it.
raised-
Yep.
Dang
Yep.
it.
Yep. That's it.
Good job, Blake.
Yeah, good job, Blake.
I was gonna say Ozzie Graham, so I'm wrong.
Otto Graham and Ozzie Newsome had a baby.
Yeah. What is that, Ozzie Graham? I would've lost.
My brain wouldn't let me say any other name but Ozzie Graham. I knew it was wrong, but my brain was like, oh, it's Ozzie Graham, bro.
All right.
Do the 300.
Okay. Who has the most receiving touchdowns in a single season?
Go ahead, Dave.
Who is Josh Gordon?
No.
No way. No way.
You know what? I'm just going to give this
Jake.
one a stab, and I'm going to say that's who is Ozzie Newsome as well. I might as well. I'm already down.
Oh,
Oh, Jake.
And once you think about it, it's once you see this answer, you guys can be like, "Oh my gosh, how did I not think of that?"
watch it be Amari Cooper.
Bro, it's Amari
It's
Cooper.
not. It's not.
I was gonna say there's no way Amari Cooper broke
He
that many.
doesn't even
We're
have
not that bad. We're not that
No,
bad.
he's not. He doesn't even have more than this guy in that season in his entire 2 seasons with the Browns.
You know, can I?
It's gotta be that
how much is this
wide
for?
receiver
How
from
much is this
Michigan.
for?
3.
TBJ for 300.
No,
Yeah,
his
the other
initials
one.
were BE.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Manny.
I'm gonna say Josh Gordon.
Dave just gave the answer, bro.
Oh, I thought he was.
Blake.
Wait.
Oh, bro.
Manny.
I forgot Blake was already. He's still going. My bad. Go ahead, Blake.
He said BE, right? Wasn't it Braylon Edwards?
That's what my guess would be. Yep. 14, right? In 2007?
Bro, I
16
I thought
Dude, he was a dog. He was
for
a
1
dog.
year.
Yeah.
Can't give Blake those points.
Pre-expansion,
That's the answer.
500.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I should give Blake those points.
Can we get a ruling? We're
Oh,
sure.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Where's
Yeah.
Shelby?
Yeah, we're not gonna give those because Dave said
just
it.
do the 500.
500.
Yeah.
All right. What year did Hanford Dixon start the dog pound?
Not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Not with a 10-foot pole, bro.
Dude.
I like my position.
I'll answer it.
Dave.
I'll say 1985.
That's what I was going to say.
What, Dave?
Dave!
Dave's back in.
Dave, what?
And the,
Dave.
only reason I remember that is because I was a diehard Bears fan and they won the Super Bowl that year. but I always loved Cleveland too back then, and I loved that they started the dog pound. But I just guessed. I didn't even know if that was the year, but I knew it was close to that.
That's sick.
Smart.
Okay, Dave, 2 questions left.
All right, let's do pre-expansion Browns history for 200.
Who is the only player in Browns history to win more than one MVP? Manny.
Brian Type.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait.
What?
Really?
To win
No,
more than one.
He only won one.
Dave.
Oh,
Otto Graham. Who is Otto Graham?
Interesting.
Wait,
it can't be
Blake?
that guy. There was
Uh,
MVPs even out.
Jake.
I'm in the
Gotta be.
negatives. I don't care anymore at this point. Who is Jim Brown?
The greatest.
Bro,
3.
what?
1950s.
I thought he
I
only
know.
won
Embarrassed
one.
I didn't get that.
He got
I was
3.
thinking that, but I was like,
57, 58, and 60.
Oh no, he was only a champion once, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep. So Jake's out of the negatives.
Woo! Only
So
one to go.
If Dave gets this one right,
He ties, but if
he ties, but then we go into sudden death.
oh
Final
my
Jeopardy.
gosh.
Then we're going to go
They
into
would get me
Final
in sudden
Jeopardy.
death.
Come on, dude. I'm fired up. Let's
Is
do
it
it.
double
Right.
Jeopardy?
Who was the last QB to win a playoff game for the Cleveland Browns? Oh, wait. I don't think I finished
Cleveland
that
Browns
question.
and win.
I don't know, but I have my hand up.
Whoa. Let me see.
That's
I think it was before the expansion.
this question is botched.
Yeah,
If
it
it's
didn't.
before-
It didn't take the full question on this one.
If
So
it
it's
was,
who do we go? Who do we go with? Oh, I don't know. I think Dave said it first.
yeah, go ahead, Dave.
I will say Bernie Kosar.
Ooh.
Jake.
Who is Vinny Testaverde?
Yep, that's it. That's it.
no way, bro.
Oh my
So
god.
we've got. So Jake came out of the gutter last second to move into second place. Blake is our winner. Congratulations to
Way
Blake
to go, Blake.
with
Thank
1,000
you,
points.
NFL draft.
Jake with
Well,
400. Manny and Dave tie for last with 200.
Hey, we're in the positives, Manny. That's
We're in the
all that matters.
positives. That's all that
Hey,
matters.
yeah,
We're in the
nobody went
positive.
negative.
So that's all that matters, boys.
Do we get
Oh,
to
that
do we
matters.
get to choose our Steelers pro? Because I'll choose Jerome Bettis since we tied, and Dave can have Troy Polamalu.
Are you guys doing sudden death to see who does it?
Oh, should we do a sudden death?
If you have a sudden death question,
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest.
It's
When I
gotta-
made this, I really thought that Dave was gonna run away with it.
Yeah, I thought Dave was gonna run
I
away.
thought that-
that's a compliment, Dave.
Yeah, I really thought that the I
Dave
really
was
thought
watching
that
the
the
Browns and
expansion.
us.
I really thought he's gonna kill the expansion.
I had one column for old people. One column. That's it.
But you've been alive for both like the expansion and pre-expansion.
Oh wow. Where's it? How do I get out of this podcast?
Hey, bro, I'm just
How do I
saying
get
you
out of
got
this
to
pod?
you got to live the good Browns. Let's be real.
Yeah,
You got to see
yeah,
more than one playoff win.
that's true. That's
Um,
true.
So let me find us a sudden death question real quick.
This is just a quick update. Caitlin Clark dropped 37, 12,
Oh my
7,
gosh.
7,
Ooh,
have
12
Spencer
assists.
Steer, extra inning grand slam. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Who?
Spencer Steer.
for
Cincinnati,
who?
the Reds.
His card's going to be supercharged on the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's for the Phillies.
Yep.
Playing the Phillies, right?
So let's see. In what year crap. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay. This is I'm gonna look up just a Browns trivia question. I really can't think of any. I used all my brain power on that. Let's see. 190 Cleveland Browns trivia questions.
What's it for? Who's doing sudden death?
You and Manny. Whoever loses has to do the. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh no, because last place has to do their profile picture.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
Hold on, let me sit up in my
He
seat.
said,
Hold on,
"Oh
man.
no!"
Hold on. Oh hell no!
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Water. Hold on.
Let's see. We've got
Get a
to
drink of
make
water. Get my hand moving, ready to go.
Yeah, let me.
Let's see.
But if one of us gets it wrong, then we don't have to answer if we don't want to, right? Is it the Jeopardy rules still apply?
Stand pat?
No, you have to answer. This is like Final Jeopardy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So let me see. I think
But
I've
so we
got
bet. So we bet the points.
I might have one, Christian, if you want me to do it.
Yes, Jake.
Oh,
Jake
no.
from State
Oh,
Farm.
So should we text you right now to
Yes.
bet how much points we want?
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me. Text me.
You gotta
And
send
then-
in all your points.
Text you the answer?
No, text me how many points you want to
Text how
bet,
many points you want to bet. So
Oh,
and
okay.
then
All of your 200.
Yeah.
all right, Jake. Let's see. All right, so they've sent in. They're texting me right now how many points they're wanting to bet. So Jake, what is that question?
Who is second all time in Cleveland Browns career rushing yards? Who is second all time in Cleveland Browns career rushing yards? And I'm
Do it, man.
assuming this is between
No,
Dave
you got
and
it. You
Manny.
both have to answer. Text me what you put down as the answer.
Okay.
text you what I put down.
Yeah,
And I will not say the answer until both texts have been sent.
yeah. I'm getting critiqued, so Okay, so Dave is betting 99. He put who is Nick Chubb, and Manny put 100, and he said Ernest Bonner.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do here because both of the answers are incorrect.
Yes.
So Dave wins because he goes to 20. He goes to 101. Manny goes to
Yep.
100.
Hey, that's a ninth grade dropout right there, baby. Ninth grade dropout. That just did that.
Okay. Okay. For clarification,
Old
It's-
dumb
it's,
United States
Hey,
Marine
wait, Jake,
don't
before
know
you
what
say
he's
it, before you
doing.
say it, can I guess?
Yeah, actually, you and Blake
No
guess,
way.
and then I'll go ahead and tell you.
I'm going to say Leroy Kelly.
You are correct. That is Leroy Kelly, second all
Wow.
time. Yeah.
Did I really just lose one point?
All I'm saying is I've never got to participate in Browns trivia, but I think I would smoke all of you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I think I would
Nah.
get you guys. Yes.
I'm changing
Me and Jake. I think if we got if somebody come up with a Browns trivia, me and Jake, I think that would be legendary.
That would be legendary.
I cannot believe I just lost to 1 point.
Man, he got hit by the buzzer, bro.
I literally got hit by the buzzer, and it just literally hit.
Well, as Manny
you both got it
suffers
wrong.
in defeat.
Can I put out University of Miami, Ohio? Ben Roethlisberger.
Yes.
Why
Yeah,
don't you
you
just
got
post
it.
the one of him crying on the sidelines? That works.
Yeah. Yeah, that works too.
That actually works. One of him crying on the sidelines would be actually ideal.
Yeah.
I found the one.
But you got to say what it's for. You got to say what it's
man.
for.
Of course. Oh, of course.
But before we end this episode, we're gonna end this on on an even better note than that. We're gonna dig into some Bible talk.
Yep.
Happy
Easter,
we've all
everybody.
happy Easter Resurrection Sunday was yesterday. MC says Manny has to use
Has to use
AB
Antonio Brown.
post retirement. You got
Post-retirement Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
CTE ESPN.
So, but we all got Bible verses. Does anybody want to share theirs first?
Oh wait,
Or do you want me to go into it?
Christian, if you want to go first, you can, or if anybody else wants to go first. I had a couple of notes typed up on mine.
All right, let me see real quick. I grabbed a different Bible than I'm used to using. Let me see. I've got it on my phone. Okay, and it is actually the verse that I put out on all of our social media. It is Matthew 28, 1-7. It's actually multiple verses. It says, after the Sabbath, at the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for the angel of the Lord came down from heaven and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the woman, do not be afraid, for I know who you are looking for, Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as they said. Come and see the place where he lay, and go quickly and tell his disciples. He is risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you. Matthew 28, 1-7. All right.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yep. Just talks about the resurrection of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to go next? Jake?
Hey, I'll go next, which mine is actually not Easter related. Mine is, of course, we're a Browns podcast, and of course we have a bunch of rivals. We have a lot of competitors when it comes to the Browns as well as other sports. But Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 says, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. So, of course, even though we have rivals and stuff, in the real world, that's who that's not who we're competing against. We're all on the same team in this whole battle. So,
Good, Jake. That's good. So,
Yeah, I could go next. The one that I've been kind of dwelling on lately is Joshua 1:9. It says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I've been, just kind of fearful about a lot of things, my future, and my family, having kids one day and things like that. And so I just came across that 2 weeks ago, and that's kind of what I've been meditating on lately. So Joshua 1:9 for sure.
okay. Blake or DM?
Yeah, I'll go with one that I always had on like my my football cleats. Psalm 60:12. It is with God we will gain the victory, and he will trample down our enemies. It just literally fires me up. I don't know what
Let's
it
go.
is. I just think it's sick. But with him, we always have a path to win. He will trample down anything on our path that is like anything related that way. Like, I don't know. It always just got me fired up for a football game. I always had it tied around my cleat. Yeah.
It's solid, man. That's good.
yeah, absolutely.
What about you, DM?
Yeah, so I've been reading Matthew mostly recently for obvious reasons, but I prefer kind of how his perspective of how everything happened. And then, one of the things you talk about, especially with Judas, and how Jesus just kind of knew what was going on. And then you go into Matthew 26:48. Now the betrayer had given them a sign saying, the one I will kiss as the man sees him. And he came up to Jesus at once and said, greetings, Rabbi. And he kissed him. Jesus said to him, friend, do what you came to do. And he knew. And then, one of the disciples pulls out a sword, cuts one of the guards' ears off. And it just shows you, there's just a couple of them hanging outside the gates, and they had all this courage. And then when you get inside the masses with the peer pressure and the social media and everything going on, nobody wants to come forward and say, hey, I'm for him or I'm with him. And it's just a great reminder, just how we get into the crowd and the masses and how peer pressure works, and, how people needs to stand up for what's right and stand up for yourself and speak out and be yourself and so forth. And that's just really just some things that hit me
It's
during
good.
the whole Easter weekend resurrection.
That was good, Dave. I like this segment, boys. I like this segment. We're gonna start doing this. Start doing this more. But go ahead, Manny. Sorry, you kind of cut out.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. No, I was just saying I like it too.
Heck yeah. Well, I think that's a great way to end the episode, talking about
Yes,
our
sir.
Lord
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
And, as always, go Browns.
Go
Go
Browns.
Browns. Go
Browns.
Browns.